Story.
Major prize round after this.
Next in 7 News, a man shot dead in another drive-by shooting. 7's exclusive report on a health scare at a Sydney beach and why this allergy season will be bad. See you at 6.
The bank manager arrested by an outraged customer convinced the bank lost his money. He marched the manager straight to the police, plus the family doctor who tricked a patient out of his own.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Tonight, another fatal drive-by shooting in Sydney's southwest.
A Sydney father found guilty of murdering his 3 children.
And contamination fears over landfill dumped at a popular beach.
With Ann Sanders and Ross Symons, this is 7 News.
Good evening. Sydney's street warfare has claimed another victim. A man shot dead this afternoon in a drive-by at a suburban petrol station. 7's Paul Caddock is at Punchbowl. Paul, what can you tell us?
And it was a brazen killing in broad daylight. Witnesses say around 2:30 this afternoon, up to 15 shots were fired at the service station. The man believed to have been struck by several bullets. His identity tonight remains unclear. The victim of Sydney's latest street killing lies in the driveway of this Punchbowl Road service.
In Los Angeles, Mitchell Kaplan, 7 News.
A mobile crane hit power lines in Sydney today. We'll see the result next. Also, a warning for drivers about new urban speed limits.
And a helicopter liftoff for part of Sydney's harbour heritage.
Paul Marshall, 7 News.
We got the message. On to sport now with Mark Beretta. And Mark, the Irish weren't foxing.
Ross, they're at full strength for the Wallabies. Also, feathers fly at Wollongong. And the Melbourne Cup starter that won't gallop. Ireland has named a full-strength lineup for Saturday's clash against the Wallabies after hinting earlier this week they'd rest some of their stars. Brian O'Driscoll and Keith Wood will play, along with a former Waratah.
Having captained an Australian under-21 side, Keith Gleeson could have been lining up for the Wallabies against Ireland on Saturday, but the Dublin-born flanker followed his heritage and is now entrenched in Eddie O'Sullivan's line.
Glenn Palmer, 7 News.
And one horse that won't be there on Tuesday is Sydney Cup winner Honor Babe. She's injured her leg and is out of the Cup. And if you've got any ideas on how to make a horse run, send them to Holy Orders, care of Sandown Racetrack.
I think Holy Orders needs a horse whisperer, doesn't it?
Needs something.
Yeah.
Anything. See ya.
Serving his energy. Thanks, Mark. Another windy day ahead. Adam's weather coming up next.
First to finance, and the market closed higher. Resource stocks was strong. BHP Billiton up 32 cents. The ASX 200 gained 10 points. Shares in PBL hovered around 2-year highs after the company's AGM, and the Australian dollar buys 70.5 US cents.
The bank manager arrested by an outraged customer convinced the bank lost his money, plus the unemployed security guard offered a job as a waitress.
This is a Prime Weather Update.
G'day everyone, not too bad today, certainly not as windy as it has been, and spare a thought for those couple of people up near Dreamworld who have lost their homes in those fires. The wind's lighter today, helping firefighting efforts. 25 today in town, Coolangatta, 27 at other centres. Now tomorrow, as we branch into another day, 4:55 the sun will rise. What a ridiculous time to get up. Tomorrow's winds fairly fresh, 25 knots or so. Tomorrow 29 of the chance of a late storm.
Hi everyone. Sculpture by the Sea was officially opened in this afternoon's brilliant sunshine, and the winner is Carapace by Richard Goodwin. Mr. Goodwin winning the Sydney Water Prize for Best Sculpture. The artist's work, chosen from a field of 100, exhibited along the Bondi to Bronte Walk after being whittled down from a record 520 entries. It's on until November 16th. The winning sculpture will be gifted to a local municipality. Today, mild afternoon highs of 23 to 24 degrees, 22 in town now. From the satellite, 2 cloud masses to look for. The first is this high-level jet stream crossing the country. The second, a cold front moving out of the Bight and into Victoria. On the chart, the front pushing up some very strong northwesterly winds tomorrow, and highly likely we'll see some more dust storms and more red rain towards evening, with light showers and isolated thunderstorms across most of the state. The showers clearing on Saturday with a cooler southwesterly wind. Nationally, showers for Melbourne and Hobart. Showers easing in Adelaide. There'll be a shower or storm later for Canberra and Brisbane. On the water, seas becoming rough on a swell to 2 metres. A strong wind warning with northwesterlies reaching 30 knots before shifting westerly and easing to 15 later. Sunrise 5:56, setting at 7:21. Sydney's forecast, windy. A land gale warning has been issued. Strong northwesterly winds reaching gale force at times. Cloud increasing during the day with light rain later. Chance of a late thunderstorm in there as well. Warm top temperatures of 27 degrees throughout and 18 at Katoomba. Pollen, as we saw earlier in the bulletin, it's pretty bad this year, and tomorrow not looking good after today's warm, sunny weather. High levels forecast thanks to the grasses coming into bloom. Now the weekend outlook, Saturday fine and around 23 degrees. Sunday quite a bit cooler, around 21 I should say, and that'll continue into next week, so a bit of sunshine ahead, Ross and Anne.
All right, thanks Adam, see you tomorrow. That's 7 News to now.
And tomorrow on Sunrise from 6 o'clock in the morning, Matrix star Keanu Reeves. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Good night.
Dr. Dollars, the greedy practitioner.
I was going to him for help and he was ripping me off.
First he took her pulse, then her life savings. So why is he still allowed to practice? Hello and welcome to the program.